We haven't had a real president since John F. Kennedy, which it explains everything that happened from 9/11 to COVID to all the wars and all that. But basically, if you're able to activate the National Guard and tear gas your own people, which is what Donald Trump did last summer, he activated the National Guard in Washington, D.C., and he started tear gassing Black Lives Matter protesters. Imagine that. If Trump was able to roll out the National Guard, what's Biden waiting for? It's time to save Christmas, Joe. Get out of your den and actually do something about this. Don't just say, oh, keep the ports open all the time, keep them open all the time. No, you don't even need to activate the military. All you have to do is activate the National Guard. There's a shortage of truckers, shipping containers. They're not able to drive this stuff out that people are waiting for. It's time to activate the National Guard right now to save Christmas for this country. You know how they said that you have to order your stuff right now or it's not going to be here by Christmas? That's exactly why. Portsmen are needed. You need people to bring in those shipping containers. You need to free up room for the shipping containers waiting in the docks. It's because all this stuff that's sitting around, there's no truck drivers. What are we waiting for? The National Guard. That stuff needs to get driven all across the country. You need to free up space for these shipping containers that are waiting outside in the waters, waiting to reach the port. It's time to activate the National Guard. Save Christmas for your voters who need to see something done about this, because surely the free market is not taking care of it right now. The free market is actually doing the opposite. The free market is letting the problem go unsolved with a labor shortage. Free market's not working. Time for government to step up. Time for Joe Biden to do something, to quit sitting on his behind and actually activate the National Guard so we can get stuff going. But for Joe's sake, he should care about his own donors, his own Wall Street people. That what if they want to crash? What if a crash is going to come when earnings expectations sink lower than what is expected because of this labor supply chain catastrophe? We are, well, in a blink of an eye, it's going to be mid November. What are we waiting for? We are waiting for this stuff to reach the shelves in this country, from day to day needs to uh, retail goods that people buy every Christmas, toys and all that. What are we waiting for? Come on, man. Are you that much of a dunce, Joe? If Trump was able, in authoritarian fascist style, to utilize the National Guard, the tear gas protesters he didn't like, why can't you use the National Guard to actually do something meaningful in a legit supply chain shortage to get stuff moving across the country again? Even by government mandate, it can work. That the supply of truckers can increase if you let the National Guard roll out the National Guard and tell them, hey, let's drive this stuff across the country, then you take care of your trucker shortage. Granted, it's the National Guard, but at least you can do something about it so you don't make this even worse. For his own Wall Street donors, I think Joe Biden should do this. I don't know. All these presidents are weak, man. We haven't had real presidents at JFK. This is exactly why. They're a bunch of stooges being told what to do. They're nothing but puppets. They're not even real at all. The only thing real was JFK was trying to fight the bank cartel and the MIC, and as a result of that, he got the bullet.